We'll have the structure first. What is GMAT structure all about? Scoring, how it is scored, syllabus, which we have to prepare for, adaptive nature of the test, how the test adapts to the test taker's performance, topics which are tested on the GMAT, key strategies which will help you identify and solve various questions. So we'll be understanding the strategies here. Broad preparation plan, so what you can follow and prepare according to your current score and the target score and how to reach that. That will be under this Q&A. If you have any questions related to the topic which we are discussing, you can unmute. If you have any generic question, you can ask at the end of the session, maybe typing or unmuting yourself, any which ways. Structure of the GMAT. Data insight. Type of the questions which come: data sufficiency, multi-source reasoning, table analysis, graphic interpretation, and two-part analysis. You will be getting 20 questions, 45 minutes. Quant will have problem-solving type of the questions, 21, 45 minutes. Verbal, you would be assessed on your comprehension skills and your reasoning skills. 23 questions, 45 minutes. Total testing time, it comes to 2 hours and 15 minutes, excluding one break of 10 minutes. So if you include one break of 10 minutes, duration which will be there at the exam center, that will be 2 hours and 25 minutes. Now, there are 3 sections which you understood. Quant, verbal, DI. At the beginning of the test, you'll have a choice to choose the order. 6 options will be given to you. You can choose in any particular order the exam for. Based on your strength and weaker areas, have this order in mind. So just start with the section or the order which you are most comfortable with. There will be a 10 minutes break. You can either take after the first section or you can take after the second section. Imanshu, don't use the screen. Now you must have come across that GMAT is adaptive test. It's not a linear test. What it indicates that everyone starts with a very, very easy and a medium level of question. First question correct, second question difficulty level increases. If first is correct, second question difficulty level increases, score increases. Do not get the first question, difficulty level reduces, the score goes down. The test adapts to the test taker. So second question correct. Third question, difficulty level increases, and so on and so forth. First few questions more towards easy and medium. So you should be getting them correct in order to get the difficulty level high and in order to get the score high. So that is the adaptive nature. It is not going to be linear. It will depend on the test taker's performance. So you get three sectional scores: quant, verbal, data, insight. Quant starts from 60 to 90. Again, verbal with an increment of 1 from 60 to 90. Similarly, for data insight, that is from 60 to 90. Minimum and the maximum value. Overall score that lies between 205 to 805 with an increment of 10. 205, 215, 225, and so on and so forth. Good score 700 classic edition, which was the earlier edition, that was 90th percentile, which is equivalent to a 645 on the focus edition. So if you are targeting a 90th percentile, that is 645 under the focus edition. So that's your target. To achieve 645, your quant sectional score should come out to be 83 or 84 plus. Verbal, it should be 83 plus. And for data insight, it should be 81 plus. Now the topics which are tested, which you have to prepare: arithmetic, algebra, numbers, modern math, subtopics, ratio, proportion, percent, profit loss, average, speed, time, distance, algebra, linear equation, quadratic equation, functions, numbers, odd, even, prime numbers, composite numbers, fractions, modern maths, permutation, combination, probability, mean, median, mode. That these all topics and subtopics which you have to study. Clear till this point that what is the structure, what is the adaptive nature of the test, how the scoring is there, and the topics which are tested on the GMAT. Perfect. Okay. Now, starting with the basic understanding of the question type, which is data sufficiency, let's understand. Komal says, can you please tell about the GMAT calculator? Yeah. Now, GMAT calculator, you'll be getting only on the data insight. So you understood that there are three sections: quant, verbal, and data insight. Under data insight, you'll be having the option to use calculator. That will be an on-screen calculator, which you'll be getting. Which will have basic operations such as plus, minus, multiplication, division, square root. So you'll be using these just on this particular section, that is data insight, not on the quant section of the test. It is also seen, right? No scientific calculator, yes. And use the calculator very wisely. Sometimes putting values on the calculator might take a lot of time. So use the calculator whenever required. It might take more time as compared to doing the mental calculations sometimes. So you have to decide that when to use and when not to use. Okay. 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 Now let's understand that data sufficiency question type with an example. So the question is, what is the value of x? First statement, x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. Second statement, x minus 2 into x minus 3, x minus 4 is equal to 0. Option A, statement 1 alone is sufficient, but not statement 2. Option B, statement 2 alone is sufficient, but not statement 1. Option C is they both together are sufficient. Option D is they are alone sufficient to answer the question. And option E is they are not sufficient to answer the question. Okay, let's end here. Last five, four, three, two, and one. Okay. So option C, most favorable. Let's quickly understand the question type, which is this data sufficiency, and that will help you do a lot of DS questions. Followed by option A, 25%. Now, from first statement, you can definitely say that x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. That means x is either 2 or 3. Now, if someone asks me what is the value of x, can I definitely say it could be 2, it could be 3? No definite value from first statement. That means first statement alone not sufficient. Same reasoning, x minus 3 into x minus 4 is equal to 0. That means x is either equal to 3 or 4. Now, can I answer the question? What is the value of x? It could be 3, it could be 4. That means second statement alone is not sufficient. Let's club them. X is equal to 2 only satisfies first statement but not second. X is equal to 3 satisfies first statement as well as second. X is equal to 4 only satisfies second but not first. That means after clubbing, we are getting a definite answer to the question, that is x is equal to 3 to the question. That means together they are sufficient. Option C being the correct answer here. Clear with this one. Shall we move to the next one now? What exactly is the thought process behind data sufficiency? Perfect. Good going, guys. Good to see. This one. Ending now. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Option C, most favorable, 50% with option C, followed by A, B, and E. Fair enough. Let's understand. The important point here, visualize. A lot of questions you'll have to visualize on the number line. So try visualizing the solution. If you can visualize, you can save a lot of time. And you'll be closer to the correct answer. Now it says that modulus x is greater than modulus y. What does modulus mean? Let's say if minus 5 modulus, that is 5. 5 modulus, just to understand for this session, 5 modulus, that is also 5. So that is a meaning understanding of the modulus. Minus of my 5 modulus, that is also 5, and 5 modulus, that is also 5. Now, if x modulus greater than y modulus, what can be concluded if you can say x modulus greater than y? Can we say that inside this modulus, x could be positive, x could be negative? Y could be positive, inside this, y could be negative. Now, if x modulus is greater than y modulus, can you visualize that x is far away from origin as compared to y? Y is closer to origin. X could be positive, x could be negative, y could be positive, y could be negative. First statement says x is positive. Now, if x is positive, y could be positive or y could be negative. Now, answer the question. Is x greater than y? Yes. Is x greater than y? X is positive, y is negative. Are you getting a definite yes or definite no as an answer? You are getting a definite yes as an answer to the question from first statement. That means first statement alone sufficient. Second statement, y is positive. Now, if y is positive, x could be positive or x could be negative. Now answer the question. Is x greater than y? Yes. Is x greater than y? No, x is negative, y is positive. Now are you getting a definite yes or definite no as an answer to the question from statement 2? Sometimes it is yes, sometimes it is no. Nothing can be determined from second statement. That means second statement alone is not sufficient. Option A being the correct answer here. So the point is try visualizing. The more you can visualize, the more you can be closer to the correct answer. Komal says, can we say answer is C? Okay, let's understand. Answer C says, option C says, both statement together sufficient, but neither alone is sufficient. Is this statement true? Is this line or is this option true? Neither statement, but you are getting an answer from the statement 1 alone, but option C state, but neither statement alone is sufficient, which is not correct. Therefore, option C is not the correct answer. Got this one, how to visualize on a number line. Shall move to the next one now. Perfect. Good going. Let's understand the next one. This one. Komal, that is not given in the question. You have to understand that next in after next 2 minutes we'll be understanding that together, but that is the question currently given to you. Okay, ending now. Last five, four, three, two, and one. Okay. Option B, most favorable, that is the correct one. One is the correct answer here, followed by C and E. Now, the most important point here is to simplify. The question will never give you the in a very simplified form. You have to simplify. You have to reframe the question, understand and simplify in the simplest form. Let's understand this one. For any numbers a and b, a hash b is a plus b minus ab, and a hash b is 0. So what can be simply said that a hash b value is this, a plus b minus ab, and a hash b is 0. That means a plus b minus ab is equal to 0. Taking b on the other side, so a minus ab is equal to minus b. Simplifying further, a taken common, that means a is minus b over 1 minus b. In the simplified form, that's the value of a in terms of b. This is the question giving you that a is minus b over 1 minus b. Now you know that you cannot divide anything by 0. In a fraction, denominator can never be 0. Why? Because dividing by 0 is not defined. That means simply the denominator, that is 1 minus b in a simple terms, 1 minus b can never be equal to 0. That means b can never be equal to 1. Which of the following cannot be the value of b? That is option B. Clear with this one? Shall move to the next one. How to simplify to the simplest form and get closer to the correct answer? Perfect. Good going. Good to see. This one. Thanks, Komal. So what I was saying is that create cases. The more you can create cases, the more you'll be closer to the correct answer. Leaving a case might change the correct answer. So form as much cases as you can. That helps you increase your accuracy. Let's understand this one. Option B was the correct answer here. C was a trap here. It says, is x into y even? Is xy even? First statement, x is 7. Now, how much is y? Now, y, let's say y is 1. So, 7 into 1, 7. You do not know y. Let's say y is 2. 7 into 2, that is 14. Answer the question. Is xy even? No. Is x into y in this case, case number 2, is xy even? Yes. Are you getting a definite yes or definite no? Sometimes it is yes, sometimes no. That means first statement alone is not sufficient, which you all got. Second statement, x and y are consecutive. If they are consecutive, it could be that x is odd, y is even. Let's say 1 and 2. They are consecutive. Case number 1. Or it could be that x is even, y is odd. Either odd even or even odd. These are the two possible scenarios. 1 into 2, that is 2. 2 into 3, that is 6. Answer the question. Is xy even? Yes. Case number 2, is xy even? Yes. Are you getting a definite yes as an answer or no as an answer? You are getting definite yes. That means second statement alone sufficient. Option B is the correct answer. To create as many cases as possible, you would be closer to the correct answer. Clear with this one, how to approach the questions by creating the cases? Shall move to the next one now. Good to see. Good. Perfect. This one. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's end here. All the way 25%. Option A is the correct answer here. Option not A. Option D is the correct answer here. Let's understand why and how. Now you know to make or create cases that you already know. Right. Let's understand the question now. It says what is a median? Now what is median? Median is the middle value. When readings are arranged in order, let's say if 3 readings are there, when readings are either in ascending or descending order, the middle value is the median. If 4 readings are there, the average of the 2 middle readings, that is the median. So median is the middle value when readings are arranged in order. You have a separate session wherein you'll understand a lot of median type. For this session, just understand that it's the middle value. It says that what is a median of 4 distinct? They have to be different. Positive, odd, they have to be positive, they have to be distinct, all different, they have to be odd, W, X, Y, and Z. Right? So smallest odd integers which are positive, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on and so forth. Starting with 1, they are all different 1, 3, 5, 7. First statement, sum of 4 integers, that is W plus X plus Y plus Z is 16. Now, what can be a case such that you add 4 all different? They have to be positive, they have to be odd integers such that their sum is 16. 1, 3, 5, 7. If 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 5, 7, 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 7, 16. These are 4 all different, they are positive, they are odd integers. There cannot be any other case. Why? Because if you take any other number, let's say 9, the sum will not be 16. That means these are the 4 integers which are all different, odd, and positive. The median can be easily calculated. The middle 2 values, that is 3 and 5. First statement, alone sufficient. Now second statement, product of 3 integers W, X, Y, or Z is 15. Now 4 integers are there. Out of them, 3 product of 3 is 15. They have to be odd, they have to be positive, they have to be all different. That means 3 integers must be 1, 3, and 5 in order to get product of 15. What can be the fourth integer? Do we know? It has to be odd, it has to be different from 1, 3, 5. It could be a case 7, it could be 9, it could be 11, any odd integer apart from 135. Whatever this case may be, 7, 9, 11, 13, the middle two readings will still be 3 and 5. And median can be calculated. That means second statement alone sufficient. Option D is the correct answer here. So start creating cases. The more you can create cases, the more you would be able to get closer to the correct answer. Komal says, why are we writing 135 in ascending order? Okay. Komal, to find out median, remember, always, whenever you are asked to find median, you'll have to arrange the readings in order. Order means either ascending order, small to big, or descending order, big to small. Then only median can be calculated. That's why written as ascending order. Clear with this thought that how to create cases and get closer to the correct answer? Okay, fair enough. One of you said no. Quick. Either unmute or type in the chat box to understand. The intent is to understand. Good going, others. Quickly. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Now understood this part. Let's see. Broad preparation plan, how you should start with your preparation. Get yourself familiarized with the format of the test. Give a diagnostic. Why? Because you know the target score, that is 645, 705, 715. But what is the current level? If not known, the gap cannot be understood, right? Let's say if I'm at 605 and required to get 645, 40, 50 points improvement, the preparation plan would be different as compared to, let's say, if my target right now current score is 455 or a 505 required to reach 645. A lot of time it comes that I not good in quant or not good in verbal or not good in both. It should ideally come from the diagnostic. So give the diagnostic that helps you understand the strength and weaker areas. Focus on the weaker areas. Let's say my weaker area comes out to be quant. So 60% of my time on quant, 40%, 30, 40% on the verbal. Finalize your strategy, right? The moment question comes, whether you'll be using the options, whether you'll be visualizing, or doing the estimation. So you should be in a final strategy at this point of time. Medium level should be done under time. Harder type of the question should also be done now under the time pressure. Medium question, you should be taking 1.5, 2 minutes to solve. And harder question, you can go up to 2.5 to 3 minutes max in your third step. Always do a timed practice. A lot of time taking 5 minutes, 7 minutes to solve a question. You'll not be able to use that approach on the main exam. Mark that question, again come back. So see to it that always doing timed practice helps you a lot in a longer run. Start from beginning. Last but not least, give mocks. A lot of time it happens that given 5 mocks, 10 mocks, but the score is almost same. Sometimes increases, sometimes decreases. But average score remains almost same. There's a plateau in the score. Why is it so? Because the first mock which was given, almost the similar mistake is there in the fifth mock. Almost similar. Why? Because it's going to be adaptive. So see to it that first mock when you give, understand, analyze each and every question carefully, be it a correct or incorrect, right? And then only give the second in order to get an increment in the score. Otherwise, score remains stagnant. This is the most important step. You have to understand with your respective faculties and then give the next mock in order to get an increment in the score. Now, what we'll be getting? There will be 60 hours of online classes. You'll be getting the classes, full length tests, portal questions, which are 2300 plus, pre-class and class, post-class workshops, which help you practice the similar level of the questions as GMAT. Strategy sessions here, you'll understand how to increase the score based on the performance in the mocks. Telegram group, you'll be added to a group, which I know you are. So you will be there, you can discuss the doubts, you can understand the doubts. I'll open the session for your questions and answers if you have any. Related to preparation, related to any other thing with respect to your GMAT. Umar says name of the faculties. Umar, I'll be there. And your verbal faculty will be there, Mr. Mayur Tyagi. I'll be helping for your quant as well as your data insight. So Komal says ideally all the question in QA and DI we should try solve under 2 minutes. Yes, I would say that start with a target, right? Do not do untimed practice. You might be taking at the beginning, might be if you are not in touch, might be 2.5, 3 minutes, but your target over a period of time, gradually moving, not exhausting, getting exhausted. But yes, ideal it should be in couple of weeks should come out to be that easy and medium. Take a target of 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and then harder 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes. This is how you should strategize and practice. But not anytime 5 minutes or 7 minutes. Komal got that? Should we focus more on accuracy on the initial level or to answer the question under the time as well? Good. So just see to it that Komal, both should go hand in hand. Both should go. It should not be that accuracy is high and the time is quite high, right? If I'm getting a 90%, 90% accuracy with a very high time, taking 30 minutes and doing 5 questions, not helpful. Why? Because that approach which you are solving would not be applicable, or you cannot use that on the main exam. So instead of that, see to it that you have to manage both by considering the time. If you are not getting, mark that question, move to the ahead, and then again come back maybe a day or a day after that. So this is how you should be preparing, but not taking 30 minutes, 5 questions or 6 questions. 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 20 questions. That is okay at this point of time, and then you can reduce it to 45 minutes, 20 questions, 21 questions. This is how you can proceed. Omar says, since when class will start? Okay, Omar, you will be getting a schedule of the classes, and you'll have to follow that in your Telegram groups. You'll be getting the schedule, the complete schedule of the week. The classes occur according to that. So just follow. Every week you'll be getting the schedule, and that has to be followed for that particular week. Okay, I believe no other questions. So we'll stop the session here. Bye everyone. Take care and good night.